When I was doing a B.Ed after completing my Islamic graduation, I was also working as an Islamic teacher as a part-time in an English medium madrasa. Since 2020, I was deeply involved in teaching and learning how children learn and understand Quran and Islamic studies. During those years, I have noticed two big problems. Few students, they don't know how to recite Quran even though they are in higher grades like 6th or 7th grade. And other students, they are toppers in Islamic study subjects and exams, but that Islamic values is not shown in their life. That is when I realized something is missing. I need to fix it. From that thought, Noorify began. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am Hussein Jabir, the founder and CEO of Noorify. I always loved teaching. After completing my Islamic graduation, I joined B.Ed. I started teaching as a passion, but soon it became my purpose. After seeing many students and families, I understood that Islamic study need or Islamic education need a new way where they can learn and live what they learn with. Islam is not just for exams or certificates, it's for life. It guides how we think, how we speak, and how we behave. I started Noorify to impact Muslim families with high quality Islamic education and help students of all ages to bring Islamic values in their daily life. I found two main problems everywhere. First, many students had a weak foundation for Quran recitation. Second one, even though they learn Islamic education, they don't know how to apply in their daily life, how to inculcate in their life. Islamic learning had become like school subjects. Learn, write the exam and forget. But Islam is meant to be practiced, not just learned. I still remember there was one student who was feeling difficulty to read Arabic letters even though he was in 3rd standard. I started teaching him personally. I used teaching materials like flashcards and other materials and different types of games to make the learning fun and easy. Alhamdulillah, after 3 months, he was able to read and recite Arabic letters and words confidently. His parents was so happy and they told this is first time we see him reciting or reading Quran. That made me realize when Islamic teaching is done the right way, it is not just impact the student, it impact the family. At Noorify, our vision is to impact 300 Muslim families with pure Islamic values by 2028, inshallah. But Noorify is not for everyone. It is for parents or individuals who want Islamic education to shape their life, not just to add a slot in their weekly schedules. We don't mix Quran with maths or science. We only focus on Islamic education because when deen is proper, everything finds its balance. Every learner's journey at Noorify begins by understanding their level of knowledge. We don't teach based on the age, we teach based on their knowledge. We also have a dedicated quality department to monitor the classes, to guide teachers and collect feedback or concern from parents to make sure that we are improving every single day. Because teaching Quran is not just a job, it's a responsibility. Our teachers are humble and sincere learners of Deen. They started their Islamic education, their Islamic learning at their young age. then they have completed graduation or masters in Islamic education. At Noorify, we select teachers carefully after multiple filtering process based on Islamic core values and interview. After joining Noorify, they will be completing teachers training program to improve their skills and teaching methods. Even after joining Noorify, we carefully monitor teachers' improvement and correct them occasionally to make sure we follow that high quality standard. When I call parents to check students' progress, I feel so happy to hear their feedback. The transformation they had from nothing to understand, identify, read, recite letters, words, and Quran confidently. Not just that, their kids started reminding parents to recite or saying Bismillah or telling a particular dua or dhikr. That made us realize it's not just impacting children, it's impacting the complete family. Alhamdulillah, we see this kind of transformation every day, because when the foundation is right, everything else is easy. If we don't guide ourselves and families with Quran, the world outside, the influences, social media, trends, these will influence our families. And slowly we will find role models apart from Islam. That's why Islamic education at the right time is not just optional, it's an essential part. That is the purpose of Noorify. Let's purify our hearts, our homes, and our generation together. Inshallah.